young samurai, a Drow trained in the art of ninjutsu, inexperienced necromancer, and a dog-riding halfling mage survived the perils of the world's largest dungeon.
Then, all of a sudden, because it's mostly completely dark and there's not a lot of space for light to get past people at this point, and Max is towards the back, it opens up into a large cavernous room, and you notice instantly that it is carved stonework instead of a cave. The first person to step out steps out here, and as the space widens up, and it looks like to you about an 80-foot wide room, and it's a square. There are 2 doors in this room, both made of wood with iron bars holding them together.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't move the door.
The doors are where they are.
You already put them. Did not know that.
So, as far as you can tell, the room is empty. As soon as you cross this threshold, which you're the first person to, you get to here. When you cross the threshold, you notice that the dank, musty smell is completely gone.
It's a nice clean cave.
Right. But it's literally, it was suffocating, and then as you step forward, it's completely gone. Now it's up to you
It's a
guys.
filtered air.
What's going on? If you want to move, just put your character where you want to go, or tell somebody to move it if it's more convenient.
Was there some kind of threshold or anything that I passed?
You didn't notice anything.
Just went from an opening to...
But it seems like the atmosphere here is just different. For some reason, the smell has not been able to get into this room. It does feel a little humid, but it was also humid in the cave. It just feels a little more humid now. And it's pretty cool.
I'm going to search this little entrance here.
Okay. How about, are you just looking at it? What are you doing?
I'm going to inspect it. Like, things
Okay.
just changed.
Okay.
Why did things
As you
just
turn
change?
around, like you go to like feel the threshold at the floor level, and your hand hits something that's not there. And as you try to search around, there's literally a wall that you can't get through.
Can I see through it?
Yeah, you wouldn't know it's there unless, other than the fact you can feel it.
I can see back through it.
Right, yeah.
So light can escape it.
Yeah. You have no idea why, but for some reason something's keeping you from leaving this room.
Oh,
Force
sweet.
field.
So now we can leave.
Exactly.
Bye.
Bye!
Thanks for finding that trap.
Hey, Samurai, I got a cookie.
I might be stupid, but I'm really wise. But I want that cookie.
Honestly, most commonly, as you step through, people would follow you. So even if you stop, I would assume other people would walk into the room as well.
Not anymore.
But it's been like 10 seconds since he's turned around and started searching the
Well,
area.
I walk in and I'm like, whoa.
Like, it smells different. He steps in immediately after you.
And
just
now it
looking
smells
around.
bad again.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah, I'm in. Get me in there.
Yeah, get him in there. Where you want to be, like, just
Yeah,
there?
that's good.
Cool.
I assume most people
Are you
are
in?
curious as to what this big room is.
I tell my
Yeah.
dog, since it's my familiar, I tell it to wait.
Okay. Wait, where? Outside?
Like right outside, like
Okay.
where I can see it. So if you try to squish it with a rock, I can be like, please puppy, come here.
There starts to become a cave-in.
What's fun?
A cave-in happens all
What's
of
one?
a sudden.
Dark. Okay, thank you.
Normal, please. So,
He's
you guys
trying
are
to
here.
kill my dog. This was like a
Like
goal of his.
I said, all of you notice the same thing. As you step in, it gets a little bit more humid. It is very cool in this room, and there is no smell whatsoever. It smells very earthy. But
How high are the ceilings?
in this room, it's about 40 feet high.
Okay.
So high.
Big.
This is clearly made to be a large room. You don't know what for because it's completely empty. There's no furniture of any kind, nothing.
When
Okay.
you said it's not a cave, somebody made this.
Right, this is all carved stone. There's like perfectly carved stones on the walls, on the ceiling. There's no dirt showing in this room.
I'm going to search this
Awesome
corner.
masonry.
Okay. You don't find anything of note other than very masterfully carved stone.
I'm going to check the door.
What is it carved? What's carved into?
Which door?
Nothing. It's just carved into perfectly shaped
Oh, okay.
squares. It's
Can you check
smooth
the cracks?
stone that
Gotcha.
worked.
I can disable a device.
as where you'll see some like hodgepodge stonework, where it's
That
just
might
like
be
we
able to
found whatever. It's like
detect
these are all perfectly cut to the same
Yeah.
shape.
I just wouldn't
Okay,
try to
so
open
those
it.
are
'cause-
No, I'm not going to try and open nothing.
Okay.
By
Someone's-
intelligence.
You would assume that someone building this room, like a group of 3 masons, would take a decade. Incredible amount of time.
Okay. Somebody else's turn.
I'm going to check the door just to see if I can detect
I'm
magic.
gonna hold my.
That one.
You're going to detect magic? Detect magic is a spell.
Oh.
My warlock got to detect magic because he was a warlock.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna hold my. What's it called?
Action?
Hold my action, yeah.
Okay. You see
I'm gonna-
all the people are looking around.
Because I'm not much help when it comes to searching for things.
Let's see.
I'm gonna stand at the
How
red.
far can I see?
Ooh.
Since you have a torch, you can see shadowy illumination outside. You about to 30 feet, you have good sight. Beyond 30 feet, it's pretty shadowy, but you can make out.
The
all
room is like
features.
80 feet across.
Right.
So I can see most of the way to each wall being about in the center.
You can see the entire room. It's just your vision is good about this circle. Keep your hold.
Can I inspect
He's
the
even holding
lock?
the lantern. In the door? Which door?
That one.
This one? Yeah. You start looking at the door.
Right.
You notice immediately that there's no lock, keyhole, or anything. There's just a solid steel ring that would be used to pull the door shut. It opens away from you.
Okay.
And it doesn't seem to be any.
This
I wanna
room is meant to keep things in.
I'm gonna come give her some.
I wanna check out that other doorway. Not doorway, but pathway.
The pathway.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, it looks much like the other one that leads here. It looks like probably like a group of 30 moles dug a hole from somewhere, and it's exactly roughly the same shape. It's it's dug earth. There's roots and shit sticking out of the ceiling.
So there's
some
another
rocks on the
tunnel out
ground.
here?
Yeah. Well, if
But I
you,
can't go out.
yeah, if you start to investigate it, you notice that it's got the same barrier that won't let you out.
That's what
And
I
it
figured.
So
follows-
these two are- yeah.
Yes.
It follows the walls perfectly. Like
I
the walls
assumed
just
that, but
extended
I figured
beyond
I
where
should
the hole
check
is.
it.
So these doors, technically, as of right now, are the
So
only
there's nothing moving in the room that we see or anything like
No,
that.
Nothing that-
empty room.
Okay. Which way do we want to go?
Yeah, I was just about to. That's the same thing.
Has anybody looked at this door?
No.
Nope. Sarah, just check that one out.
You take a look at the door.
I'm going to inspect the door.
It looks like a heavy wooden door with iron bars on it, and it doesn't appear to have any blocking mechanism. Where the handle would be, there's a large iron ring attached to the door that would be used to pull it closed, and it opens away from you. It doesn't appear to have anything that would keep it shut.
What do we find on this door?
Same thing.
Same
thing.
Same exact thing.
Identical doors.
It's meant to keep people. I would tell you guys, it looks like this room is meant to keep things in, not to let them out. Is there any kind of I know you already said, but there's not a hole or anything for
It's a perfectly formed box.
Okay. So the
The
tops
only-
are stone, the
the
floor
only-
is stone.
The only flaws in the room are these two holes that open into what looks like burrowed cave.
And they're barriered, magically barriered.
It's
Can anybody dispel magic?
Good luck.
I don't think we need to get out of this. I mean, the idea is to go in.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we want to search anywhere else in the room?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's.
You can give me a knowledge arcana check if you're inspecting the barrier. You succeed.
I do. I have 20.
It appears to be what you have heard of as a wall of force, but you've never heard of a wall of force only affecting one-way travel.
I gotta
So whoever did this was very powerful.
Was
Alright.
he a wizard wererat?
Probably not.
I'm
There's my puppy
gonna.
companion.
I'm gonna listen to see if I hear anything.
Okay.
D20.
You would roll d20 and add your listen skill.
That's 10.
The only thing you seem to hear is just other noises people make in the room. There doesn't seem to be any noise coming from outside.
That's all. Okay.
But at the same time, as you listen, you would notice that there's literally no sound coming from outside this room. So you
Literally
would probably guess that the walls are either very thick or there is no sound.
I'm just gonna assume everything we're gonna go through is just a bunch of empty rooms then.
I'm a heavy sleeper.
Alright. I guess.
Well, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to search along this wall. Just kind of feeling around, see if there's anything unusual. Natural 20.
Okay. You don't find anything. It looks like more masterfully carved,
So this
carved
is
stone.
probably just an.
I was totally hoping for a trapdoor.
Yeah. Something.
You find a horrible trap.
Not a trap.
Actually,
not a trap
well, I
like
mean,
that.
yeah,
Like
you don't find
a fake
anything.
door.
You're in fact very sure that this is such perfectly It's so well made that you can't imagine there being a device hidden anywhere because there's no imperfections anywhere.
I did roll a natural 20, so
I just
I'd
my
say
dog
that's
was
me.
English.
yeah.
I'd say let's move out of this room.
Which door do we go through? It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
It's a big
I was about to say, I don't really...
It's super fat. It has tiny little ways. Okay. So what are you guys doing?
We're gonna
Search
go
the
through...
door for
Deciding-
traps.
Huh?
Let's search the doors for traps.
Okay.
Just
Search the one you're at right now.
Am I that tasty?
It's the most harmless door you've ever seen in your life.
Only one in the dungeon.
The only door in the dungeon that's not trapped.
Okay. I like this
Other
door.
than that door.
I'll second it.
I like this door.
Alright, let's go through
I'll
that.
follow my samurai.
Alright, you guys where you are.
I'm bringing up the
He's
reason.
gonna be amazing.
Oh dear. Who's on point?
Is this
I am.
the room
Okay.
of antiplasty?
I'm really
Yeah,
good
let's
go
at
this way.
intimidating things.
Ectoplasm.
I recharge strength.
That'd be good for you.
Does it open this way? Or
It
Is
goes...
there
It
any malady to
pulls
Jane?
in, I think, right?
I thought it
Pushes out.
Pushes out.
Yeah.
Every door you...
does it open
I'll tell you though.
this way?
Yeah,
or-
pushes. You
No,
push.
this way or this way?
It opens
It's important.
away from
Oh, it's a double door.
No, it opens away from this corner.
So,
Okay, so it goes
So
this way.
this one opens this way and that one opens the opposite.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
perfect.
All right,
Button hook.
I'm going to quietly, as quietly as I can, open the door and look, listen, and feel.
Give me a move silent check to open the door quietly.
15.
It makes a bit of a rattling noise as the ring on the other side door you'd expect bumps against it a couple times, but for the most part it's pretty quiet. As you guys enter this room, you notice there is a little bit of a smell as you're cracking the door open, but it doesn't smell musty, it smells rotten. But just a
Great.
faint
Same things.
smell of it. And as you push the door open, you start to see... I'm gonna need you to move. As you start to move the door open,
an even bigger room.
goes to about this. You see two iron doors across from you, much like the one you just opened, which is now open. So you're here, these guys are huddled around you. So, doors. So two more doors, pretty much identical to the ones you currently saw. It seems to be that this opening is the same height ceiling, and as you can see, it spreads far open to your left there. And you don't hear much until all of a sudden there's an abrupt cough.
Kill
Where-
the
where-
fire.
Like
From-
someone with a cold. It's
from what
down
direction?
Towards the left.
So, cough from
And-
down this direction.
Right.
Attention.
And as that
I
happens,
noticed. My goodness.
Oh,
you notice,
Better get the katana out.
shit's about to
get
get
the
real.
katana out.
I'm about to intimidate the shit out of some people.
You notice there are three orcs huddled in the corner.
Huddled in the corner.
Yep.
There's one extra
Terrified.
bow.
Yes.
Damn it. I'm scared.
I was gonna
I
run.
don't like
But as you notice, they clearly notice you because you're the first movement in a long time. And they don't seem to be like huddled around a fire or anything. They are literally like back against the wall. And they look like they're frightened.
Awesome, so I can scare the shit out of them even more because my intimidation level
Right.
is
So that's what happens when you open the
up
door.
there. Sort of. It's like 5.
Before we do that, I'd call for my dog to get his ass over here. Hurry
Oh,
up.
okay. They can't
Yeah, don't
hear
leave
you
them.
through the barrier.
What?
You can't hear you through the barrier. I'm just kidding. The dog trots
He wants
over.
to die.
The dog trots over to
You want to die.
How do we want to approach these?
I will note that I was trying to, like, peek through the door.
They look like they've been just watching everything for movement for a long time.
Okay.
They don't seem to move when they notice you. They just lock eyes on the fact that there was movement.
Can we? Oh, well, you're the first one.
Yeah.
You guys decide what you're doing. After about 10 seconds, they still haven't moved.
3 orcs in the far corner.
Hey, there's
You should kill
They
them.
look scary. Scared, sorry.
I'm more scary than
They look scared. Scared.
Like, they're huddled more closely than you would expect
orcs to
three
be.
I would
males
ask you
in a
what they
corner
look
to
like.
ever be huddled.
I'd
And
ask
it's
you what
not
they
cold
look
in
like.
this room.
They look like orcs that are scared. Huddled in the
But-
corner.
Are
What-
they armored? Like,
Yeah,
They clearly have weapons and armor. Most of them appear to be carrying battle
I
axes.
said that.
Battle axes.
Sorry.
After about 20
I'm a
seconds, they
sarcastic
start
little
look like they're kind of muttering to themselves, but still not moving.
Anyway, I should have learned Orcish. Sorry.
What do orcs speak?
Orc.
Orc?
Orcish.
You don't speak orc. Oh, thank
I
you.
still have another language I can have.
You're gonna pick that after you see orcs.
I don't know what other languages to pick.
Do you know
Klingon?
Klingon? Or Dragon?
Just pick a
I
race.
have a
and that's
dictionary at
French,
home.
pretty much. If you want to speak orc, that's fine. But you gotta write it down.
In this case, can I backtrack and talk to the guy who sent us on the quest and ask him what we're likely to encounter. That
He
I don't
told
speak.
you that the Longtail's retinue included everything from troglodytes, which are like lizard folk, to orcs.
So pretty much everything in between.
Do I have an impression of what's going to be the most
I'll buy you more.
abundant thing?
Really don't worry about that.
He doesn't know
I
anymore.
didn't get him.
So from troglodyte to orc?
Troglodyte is a race of lizard humanoids.
And so
Mostly
why is that the range? You said anything from this to this.
Goblins, orcs, troglodytes, lizard folk.
Humanoid thingies.
Things that would raid villages are usually what he tries to, trust. So after
wouldn't be
about,
a bad
it's been
choice.
almost a minute now, they start kind of pointing at you and still talking in Orcish. But they're trying to whisper as best they can.
Alright, can I backtrack and speak orc? What are you doing here?
You say, what are you doing here?
What are you doing
Across 100 feet?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
So you holler it at them?
well, if I understand correctly, it echoes pretty well.
Yes.
Sound travels well.
If you're in the same room as them, it does seem to echo pretty well.
What are you doing here?
He,
I say it quietly enough that I don't think I'm going to startle anything around,
Sure.
but just loud enough that I think they can hear me.
And when you say that, they kind of look
And
at each
then-
other, like a little even more afraid now.
I got a question. As he's saying that,
Mhm.
can I sense their motives?
Orcish? Is that what?
Just orc.
Orc. ORC?
Ours.
I got
That's
a
not going to raise shit.
Yeah, I got a 7.
You got 7 sense motive. They seem very angry.
That's enough for me to know.
Do they
They don't seem-
respond
He
to,
hollers back, you'll find out soon enough.
Whoa, he's
And then
speaking
he says this in common.
Oh.
It's very poor common, and you would guess by the volume that he says it in that he didn't say it very loudly, but for some reason you heard it perfectly. And then they all kind of like turn their backs to you and like huddle into the corner even more.
And start to make. So should I shoot him with my short bow?
You
when
guys
I have
still
the
kind of barely
backs
peeking through the
turned?
door.
Yeah.
I would have cut.
That sounds.
You don't see any.
I would have
Yeah,
cut between
that's
I don't
your
have
legs and,
range
like,
attacks.
I have a
throw my
short
sling
bow.
at him.
You're going to throw your sling at him? You throw the
No,
cloth
I'm gonna sling.
about 10
No.
feet as far as it goes.
I got a short
Like I
bow.
said, I would have like, and
You gonna-
just like,
So you're going to
pop
start
it up
moving
to
your
his head.
sling?
Yeah.
Are you actually throwing one at him? A stone?
Yes, because they pissed me
We
off.
might want to get closer. Right?
Okay. What's the range
No,
on
I'm
the sling?
Oh, I
50 feet.
probably
50 feet?
wrote
Alright, so
down
you're going to take a minus
range.
40 attack.
Is that even in range? Because this room is 80 feet wide.
You double the range at minus 4, up to 4 times.
Oh, I got 60 feet on my bow.
13 minus.
Okay, so you
I don't think-
fire a stone off, it kind of like hits over his head, and they all move, if you guys want to move for me, they move around the corner, but staying as far away from you as possible the whole time.
So like,
Oh,
No,
so
they stay
around
along
the
the far wall, and they just get out of sight. And
So there's something else.
when
in
you
this.
see them moving,
We
they
got a
look like they're
rancor.
struggling.
they're struggling.
Struggling as in...
Like, they don't move quickly.
Limping?
Like, yeah, like, they look like they've been through something.
Okay.
What? That was anticlimactic.
And I'm going to go run around the corner, see if I can find him.
Nice. Good call. Alright, they're right there, and they attack you.
That's a joke.
Okay.
They're all right there with big axes. Like,
Gotcha, bitch.
one down.
Maybe.
Whose
I
turn?
have 7 health,
What are you guys doing? They still haven't acted aggressively.
so
Alright.
they're orcs.
I'm going to move across this wall.
Kill them.
Step by step, seeing if I
Okay.
can change my angle. Will
As you start looking, they're not within sight to this angle.
Okay, so
You still can't see
I
them.
can't see them. Okay.
So you don't
So
know
it's like
where
an
they
L
are.
room. It's an L-shaped room.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
this room.
Well, that's all we can see
Okay,
from this
I
point.
got you.
So this actually goes down a little bit if you guys want to push it down a bit. So what are you guys doing?
I've moved across the room.
I will.
What is someone else doing?
I'm
Sarah.
I'm following him.
Okay.
Here, my new best
And
you
friend.
don't see
then I'm gonna come up and stay on this wall and come back right there.
I'm going to follow the samurai.
Okay. You guys get to there and you still don't see anything?
Okay.
Neither of us are very intelligent.
I'm going to search
I'm
the
Are you
room.
wise?
I'm a 9.
Search the door? Okay.
Are you wise though? At least I'm wise. I'm a 13, 14 wise. Okay. Well,
I am 11.
You didn't know any better, you'd say it was the exact same door you just came through.
Do I know any better?
You would expect that the door isn't in two places at once, but it looks perfectly identical. Like, they both have the exact same workmanship. They looked at the same wood grain on the door, like almost like it was an exact copy.
This
Okay.
is that room you're just talking about.
What room I was talking about?
I was gonna say, I was
remember
like,
this.
All right. This door looks safe. Does it appear to be locked or?
Same thing.
Same thing.
No locking mechanism
Okay.
that you can see.
Are you planning on going in that door?
No, I just wanted to look at it.
Okay,
can
because I don't want to get
message
split up or anything.
They have to be willing
For me to message them?
to cast the spell message at the orcs.
No.
Oh,
Them.
yes, you can do that.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I thought you meant the orcs. I was like, that's not going to work.
I'm going to whisper you. I would run over.
Are we trying to kill these
to the other
orcs?
door.
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
I just want to make sure nothing else is going to bust in on us when they're behind us.
Right.
So I think we should at least
Okay, we're
check out these
searching
doors.
the
Search.
Yeah.
Search away.
Ooh, nice.
19. Well, 20.
20. Looking at the door with the skill that you got, you would expect that no one's opened this door in a while.
It's old.
Like there's still dust on the handle. And
So
everything.
it looks, to me, it looks different than this door.
No, still the exact same door.
Just haven't been opened.
You learned everything he learned, but your door doesn't look like it's been opened in a while.
Okay. Nothing's been in and out of here in quite some time. How did these orcs get in here without disturbing us?
Okay, I say we leave these doors closed for the time being. Go take care of these orcs. At least find out what they're doing.
Can I have my dog in? Okay.
And
I'm writing
ever
my
since
dog.
you got out of the tunnel, it's perfectly fine.
Totally writing my dog. Just saying. It's probably gonna get annoying.
Alright, well, I guess I'll move up a little more. I'll move to like.
Do we want to creep along the wall?
I don't know, what are you thinking?
He moved there.
There, and then someone else.
Alright.
Police tactics.
Yes.
Alright, when you
You gotta
cross
follow me, Drow.
this threshold, you
Oh,
see
yeah.
at a very far distance the orcs are huddled in this corner right by the
Okay.
door.
So
Somebody
I
will set those
would
up.
message these two and let them know that.
Awesome.
You could just say it. You're like,
I don't want them to know that I can see them.
they can see you.
Fuck you, orcs.
Fuck you, orcs.
You
I hate
cheat.
you.
I'm
You
coming
cheat.
up here.
Okay.
You cheater.
You can see one of them probably.
Fire
Okay.
line. Well, without
They're
guns.
Has no
Cowering.
ranged attack,
They're
so
cowering.
Cowering. Great. There's a ghost in this room.
Or they're scared of me.
Still on you guys.
What's my
On me.
speed?
30.
30.
You move 30 feet around, which is 6 spaces.
That's what it says.
You move to there. Unless you do a double move, then you can move twice, but you don't get an action.
For everybody or just him?
No, that's what everybody does.
I got
You're only
speed
speed 20.
Hey,
but
me
you
too.
can do, yeah, because you're wearing heavy
I
armor.
skip.
Well, yeah.
You guys want
You,
to...
actually, sorry, you have a dog. You move 40 feet around.
I'm gonna get up on this ledge right here.
The corner.
Yep.
As you hit the corner, you can see all three.
We're gonna die.
I want to try to move to this door. You guys
you wanna
want
come
to
back
wait
to
for
this
me for a
door?
minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So he says hold.
I'll hold.
You guys good where you're at?
I
Yeah.
think so.
So
I'm
about,
gonna come here.
it's been about 15 seconds.
I need to be close.
Alright,
You obviously don't hear any, after he gets about to hear, the sound from him just vanishes. And
Yeah.
you don't hear him anymore.
Okay.
Because I'm a fucking ninja.
That's
Well,
why.
that too. So, I think I'll move to like here and pull out my katana.
Alright, you draw your katana. The orcs all at once look at the door and then look back at you like they're trying to make a
They're about to make a
They're
run
really
for it.
trying to make a hard decision.
Which door?
The door that you can't see, but there's
The
the
one
same
you're-
two doors that are over here
Oh.
or over there.
Okay.
You can throw those doors over there if you want. They're
They're like
huddled
closed
against it
doors.
like they're ready to brush through it, but they just don't want to. We're gonna run out of doors real fast.
Okay.
So we all speak common, though.
Yes.
Everyone speaks common. Every player character speaks common.
They also kind of do.
Right. So
The
I'm like,
orcs
so
seem to
ask
kind of
a question.
understand, but it's like speaking with a heavy accent.
I went right there. I have my sword.
They start whispering to each other again, and then one of them like pushes one of them like, "No, you don't notice any of this because you're in the other room."
No, I do not.
So I guess if we all speak common and they're just cowering in a corner and they haven't moved yet, I'd be like, "What are you, so?"
You're over there. Be yelling
What do I know of orcs?
of orcs.
What do I know of orcs?
They're commonly subterranean if possible. They do exist on the surface. They don't like being on the surface. They're generally savage and aggressive.
So for them to be scared
So
of
them to be
us-
this docile is very unusual. They seem to be not wanting to fight for a particular reason.
Or I could ask Cooper.
because they
Remove
might be
exploding.
injured already.
That- well,
what
when
hurt
you saw them move, they moved
Did
slowly and limp.
limp?
Who hurt you?
You say who hurt you? They like make eye contact and then look away. Like,
Why
they don't
won't
want
you?
to talk to you.
Okay, so my guy was gonna say this. Why won't you fight us, you cowards?
They don't respond.
Oh.
What does Key Power do?
Key power.
That's your
far
ability to
is
spend
that?
key points to gain abilities.
You're a little over
Thank you,
60
dude.
probably. I'm probably right around 60, I guess.
You guys still doing nothing?
I don't have rage attacks or anything, and I'm not a tank. I'm
Short
just saying.
bow.
Currently nobody's doing anything.
I'm going
You
to.
are so impatient.
No, I'm just...
I'm going
move the
to.
game on.
There's 3 people like trying to figure out what to do based on what you
Okay.
guys
Well,
do.
now,
I'm going to calm, cool, and collected. I'm going to open the door and slowly walk towards these guys. Like, yeah, we're here to help you out.
And as he's
So you're rolling a
yes,
diplomacy
he's
check?
dying.
Diplomacy? I would say a bluff check.
A bluff check? So you actually mean them harm, but you're saying you don't.
I'm trying to draw information out of them and gain their trust.
Gather
That would be a
information.
diplomacy check.
Or gather
Because your actual intent is not to hurt them.
My intent is to hurt them.
So you plan to
Lucky.
kill them after they tell you?
If they're shady bastards, yes.
with their
I like this hair. We should do
I
that.
think that's still a diplomacy check. Unless you're actually trying to lie to them.
Well, we just threw a stone at them, and
Right. And they seem to basically just try to retreat from the situation. Try not to fight it.
Because I'm a scary motherfucker.
Yeah.
At
They
3 feet
were-
tall.
3 feet tall. Right now,
Either one. Just tell me what you're rolling. If you're rolling a bluff, that means you intend to hurt them regardless of what they say.
It's regardless. They're both 2 anyway, so.
Okay. So you do whatever.
So what?
So
20?
you open the door. You step forward.
And I'm just kind of like,
Okay. Cautiously,
Yeah.
not aggressively. When you talk to them, they make eye contact and they acknowledge you, and then they kind of just shuffle away from the door and all turn away so they can't see you. And they stare at the wall. Like they're ignoring the fact that you exist.
What are you afraid of? Oh, ask me.
I'm gonna move closer.
They do not acknowledge anybody unless something specific happens. They pretend like you guys do not exist. They're going to use silent treatment.
I made it work. It's okay.
Very occasionally, they'll try and whisper to each other at very close range. They'll like whispering to each other too.
I don't like it.
Give me a listen check, Dustin.
I like that we're all getting drawn into like the same corner.
I don't either.
Just kidding. There's a huge cave-in about to happen.
It's okay, I'm riding my dog, so I will die with him.
You can't make out what they're saying, but because they're trying so hard to conceal it.
I want to try to sense their motive again. Motives. 17 plus a.
They're trying not to
3,
get killed.
so 20.
They want to live.
They want to live.
They seem to not think fighting you is a good idea.
Probably a smart decision on their part, but
Ask
it's probably
again,
gonna happen.
What hurt you?
They completely.
All right, I'm gonna move closer.
You can tell that
hey.
you're close enough that they hear you, and they've
Who's
clearly
got the
understood
rations?
common to this
I
point.
do.
They do not
throw them a little
acknowledge
bit of
what you
food.
You make
Throw it
very
on the ground
frustrating
towards
characters, Brandon.
said. And make the characters in the book.
I'm throwing one of Dustin's
something
rations at them.
Whoa!
Something meaty. Just
So
kind of
some
towards
food?
them.
Yeah,
Like you try and throw it in the middle of them or hit them with it.
throw it in the middle of them.
Okay.
Let's see what
They all like kind of like look over their shoulders, and then they just devour whatever you gave them.
So
But
I
then
have
they
an
still
8.
don't look at you guys.
7, 8, but they're not desperate enough to kill us to eat us.
And they don't look like they're eating because they're about to die of hunger. They look like they're eating because they just don't get food very often. Like untrained dogs, when you throw them food, they devour it as quickly as possible. But they're not starving to death.
They're just barely starving to death.
They're just hungry.
They're just hungry. Okay.
And they don't think that, having a
They're going
nice
to get
calm
fed.
meal is going to help them in any way.
I'm going to try diplomacy once.
Go for it. I have plenty of time for my orc skeletons.
Diplomacy?
You really just want
Diplomacy.
a necromancer critter.
That's like the
It's
whole,
like me and my dog.
whole idea. Yeah.
I fought for that dog.
Yeah.
I'm excited that I got my English master for any
18.
dog.
They just kind of like shake their heads and keep staring at the wall. They understand everything you say, they just don't want to interact with you. You're very sure they don't want anything to do with you guys.
What's your diplomacy? Is it a +2? I'm going to try one more time.
Diplomacy? Same thing. They can't be.
They can't be reasonable to kill one of them.
I'm just going to come up to the door.
You walk up to the door.
Yeah.
They all look at you, but none of them move at all. Like they just kind of glance to keep an eye on you.
Reaching for the door, like, handle, watching the reactions.
Okay.
Where
They're looking at
just
you, not
watching
the
me.
door.
I'm gonna move closer, just in case something goes down.
Okay.
I'm going to follow.
They're all looking at me.
Where do you want to be?
I want to be at the other door.
I'm gonna
Like right here?
do a very thorough, like, I'm really checking this door out.
Okay. Give me a move silently check.
Hey, 19.
As you start to walk, when you get to about here and you walk past, these two just turn and look over their shoulders to see you, while this one keeps an eye on Dustin. They don't move their whole bodies, they're looking over their shoulders, and they're trying to keep an eye on everybody, but they don't move their bodies. They're just like swivel heads looking around.
with a short bow.
I searched the door.
You're
I got
good.
14.
Same as the other 2 doors you've searched.
Okay.
Are you searching your door?
Yes. I got a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems exactly like the doors you've seen so far. Okay,
Alright.
so she searches her door. She doesn't seem to find anything. She gives you a little thumbs up gesture, showing that there's nothing wrong with your door.
That door is open.
She left this door open and that door open. The
We're
dog
trying to keep
sniffs
them
the door,
alive.
and he's
What do you
like,
think
He
of
gives
that?
you a little gesture saying it's clear.
It's cool.
They haven't made any
There's
aggressive
something.
movements to us.
This is true.
I don't know. I don't
Which
see
is
any
weird
reason
for-
They
to.
seem to be going out of their way to appear unaggressive.
But don't-
I don't see any reason to just straight slay these guys.
I mean, they're
They could
orcs.
be
That's
playing,
always a
though.
reason.
Racist bastard.
Out of character, I'm just saying that if they're minions or peons of Mr. Rat King, if they come back and kill us later, beast you.
Seeing them at this distance, you see that they've got lots of bruises and cuts all over them, but it's nothing like life-threatening. They seem to just be exhausted. Like they've been running all day, and they just sat down. Even though you know that's not the case.
I'll give you more food if you talk to me. Tell me what's up.
They don't respond.
Most frustrating orcs ever.
Okay.
Right? Usually
These
they're
are
just
spin
really...
swords.
We're gonna kill you if you don't start speaking with us.
They seem extremely concerned at that sentence, but still don't respond.
Ooh.
Like they don't know what to do in this situation.
Okay, I'm
Ooh,
gonna...
ooh.
But they definitely don't want to talk.
You've got to intimidate them.
Yeah,
You should,
that's what
like,
I was about to...
roar at
That's
people.
what I was just about to do. I was gonna get, like, right here and...
My doggy's got intimidate too. Can we do that?
what should I do to intimidate them?
Tell your dog to go pee on.
Ooh, yes. I don't want him to
Hi.
die. He wants to kill my dog. I'm not kidding.
Don't give me a reason.
I'm gonna, like... pretty much in a really fast motion, point my katana, like, to the tip of this dude's nose and see what he does.
Okay. As you do that, he turns and pushes back towards the wall to get his back against the wall and shoves these 2 guys out of his way, and they kind of mimic his pose. Straight shoulders against the wall. They don't lift their weapons, but they keep them about their waist like they're ready to defend themselves, but they still don't respond in any language.
I wish I could do some of this diplomacy thing and try to walk up and shake their hand with charnel touch or something like that.
Like a hand buzzer. Because I was going to say, like, I've got burning hands. I could do, like, the cliche, like, burning fist thing.
Yeah, like... Fist lights on
I'm going to do
fire.
that. It's okay.
Pull out my rope and see if I can make a
Hang.
passive apprehension. Just tie him up.
So basically, you want to restrain
Yeah,
him
I'm just
with
gonna
rope.
start, just real calmly. I'm gonna start putting my hands on him and see if I can.
When you step to like within reach to put rope around them, like it jerks away and like points the weapon between you, but then just holds pose. He clearly shows that he
why
will
not?
defend himself, but he doesn't want to.
I have magic missile. I've also got daze. That might even
Daze him, tie him
Yeah.
up.
Ooh, I
This
can
is
do
so amazing to me that this situation is happening.
that. I can do that. I can whisper. Oh, I'm going to message him and say I can daze them. Hi, I can daze them.
You hear a voice in your head that you've never heard before saying, "I can daze them,"
And I'm doing this over
and
here.
then she wakes up. You seem extremely violated by this person. You barely know her.
If I had range attacks, I'd already be trying to kill them.
You can throw a rock at them if you want. You can just say, "Kill them." Like you can do whatever you want. This is the situation you're in. What does your character do?
My character likes to cower behind the guy with more.
He's
Oh, here we go.
10 feet to your left.
Awesome.
You think really hard.
So you have a
I have a
That'd be
little here.
really bad for my character, so let's try
you have
not
a telepathic
to
link
talk
with her for the duration
with me
of the
through our
spell.
minds.
Awesome. How long does this last?
It
10
says
minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That's good.
The other two, now that he's like propped
It
himself
can't
in a
be
defensive
interrupted.
posture, the other two seem to kind of start to mimic his posture, so they're in a little bit of a phalanx against the wall. And they're all just constantly scanning before him.
Waiting for one of us to attack, probably.
Right.
I would say.
The one closest to you clearly seems to be the one in charge of this group.
I'm not-
Looking at them, they're still huge in comparison to everyone.
Well, yeah.
They're
Yeah,
they're
orcs.
almost 8
Yeah.
feet tall and massive. Like you would not want to fight one of them one-on-one. After about another minute goes by, the one closest to you, Dustin, yells "Go" in like broken common, like he can barely pronounce the word.
Yeah, you should have.
Go, like...
He says the word "Go."
Go away?
And
How does it sound when he says it?
go. And he's still like, they cannot get closer to that wall if they try.
I'm gonna say at your command, I'm gonna lunge at him with my katana and make an attack.
You say at your command?
Yep.
Okay.
This guy, right here. The big one. The one that looks like he's in charge.
Okay.
I need a D.
Is he telling his partners to go, or is he telling us?
No, he
to go?
looks at you specifically and says, "Go," and he's ready to charge.
Maybe it means through the
And he's
door.
what?
He's ready to charge.
He's ready to charge
Samurai
at him
boy
with his
is ready to
sword.
charge him.
Yeah, I'm like in fighting stance right now, ready to.
These guys are fucking weird, but I don't really see any reason to kill them right offhand.
Do we take that? Well,
Talk to your boy. Boy's better to give him some. You better hold him back.
You want to check out this door over here?
Oh, all right. I lower my sword.
Keep it out.
very depressing.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah,
not.
I wouldn't disarm myself.
It's just lowered. I'm
Alright.
not like.
Let's see if we can herd these guys into this room and just lock them up.
So who wants to run back there and get that?
I'm running over there.
Who's the
Wait,
fastest?
I
guess
have.
I am, huh?
She is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, with my puppy.
If she's riding her dog, she's the fastest.
Okay.
And I have the
You
light.
get to go close the door.
She's running around this way to close that door.
Okay.
This door?
This door.
They're still just waiting, very cautiously. They see one of you leaves and they kind of start looking around a little bit more,
Okay.
but
I'm gonna take where she's at, and I'm gonna kind of like raise my sword to kind of like
Move.
not like stab them, but like we're trying to get them in there.
Trying to hurt them in the
maybe you should use the talkie.
Yeah,
Talking?
Go in the other room.
Wakazi.
Move.
or-
Hostile.
Yeah, I'm gonna
talking.
get my longer.
Go in that room and we won't hurt you. 15.
They all kind of stand up against the wall, and as a circular unit, they slowly kind of just wander this way, making sure that they keep eye contact as much as possible, and then they kind of just funnel into the room. And as soon as they clear the doorway, one of them slams the door.
Is there any way we can lock those doors?
There's no locking mechanism. If you guys want to try and figure something out, you can, but you don't see any physical objects other than the walls and the
Like
doors.
no loose rocks, generally. Okay.
This is an oddly well kept area. The only rocks are outside the barrier,
How
But
high
you
up
got
from
the
the floor
bushes.
does the door come?
about a half inch.
About a half inch?
Just enough for some airflow to come by, and you can tell if there's light, but you can't actually see under the door.
I'm going to wedge a caltrop underneath the door.
Just try and block it.
Yeah.
Give
I
me
have
a
caltrips too. You're so smart.
disable device
I have
check.
caltrips.
Disable device check?
Like,
You're trying to disable
Spiky
the
jacks?
function.
Yes. 23.
You feel very confident that the door would take a lot of force to open.
later.
Try to do the same thing?
To that door?
Yeah.
You do? You walk all the way around and do it.
Alright, I'll do it again.
She doesn't have any caltrops. So.
I do have caltrips.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll.
Never mind.
So do you-
What's your disable device?
She's a wizard. She doesn't
But I have
get to
caltrips.
take disable device.
Oh.
She's rolling a raw dex check.
Oh. Let me come do it.
Okay. let the skilled person do it.
I have a 14 plus
Because it
2
takes a
in
lot of
dex.
skill to go,
What's your
I'm
bonus
also
to
about
disable
3
device?
feet tall.
7.
He has a +7, you're +2.
Yeah.
It's
So-
literally what
I
his
have a
character
riding
does.
dog, I don't
Okay, she has a riding dog. Right. You also feel very confident this door will not open without excessive force. And when the shape they looked in, they didn't look like they were ready to do that.
Excessive force. They don't look ready.
Do you go and join the other two?
Yes, I'm going to go back.
Alright. So, as a group, what are you guys doing?
Opening that door.
I'm going
The
through.
door you guys right next to?
Sure, why not?
Put your guys where you guys are.
I'll stand right here.
Because if you open the door into 10
guess you'd be at
goblins
the
and they
door.
attack you, I need to know where you're standing.
I'm not fronting the door.
You're clearly in front. You're
I mean,
in the
that's
front
where I
right now.
just got moved to.
Where do you want to
Have
be?
another reason.
Behind somebody that's got armor
But
and
then-
health.
You have you're the second most survivable person here.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's his AC?
Dustin's 15.
That's what mine is. So
Yeah.
we're equally survivable.
And you have the same hit points.
So we're equally survivable.
But he has the master of thieves tools. He's way more valuable. Just kidding.
I agree.
Okay.
We're looking at this door right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try to open this out then.
Okay. How is everyone standing when you open the door? So if there's 10 goblins in the room, they're all going to attack you.
Wait, we're behind the wall.
Yeah, make him look.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are all way back.
I just want to peek.
You just want to crack the door open?
Yeah, just peek. Get a sense for what's inside, look, listen. And...
You want to listen to the door?
Yeah, let's listen to the door.
Give me a spot and listen check.
Spot is 20. Listen is 14.
You don't hear anything, but with your spot check, you notice there's a faint smell coming from under the door. And it smells slightly more potent than the smell you smelled over here.
So we're getting closer to rotting.
Yeah,
We're getting closer to make you happy.
Maybe.
So
It's
we're
definitely
getting
stronger on which side?
On that side of the
Over
room,
here?
it was over here.
Alright,
This is just the first time you've noticed it since the Orcs have been
So we're
gone.
getting closer to whatever is producing.
This door or the other door, guys? Smells funkier in that room.
Should we check both doors?
Let's do it.
I think they. If it's like this room, though, it should be like the same. There's 2 doors leading.
All right, I'm going to.
You guys want to stay over here?
What did you say?
Yeah,
Spot? Is that what you
I'm
said?
following you.
Spot is to notice something. Listen
Unless
to
I say
hear
differently,
something.
I'm just.
You don't hear anything, and
Listen's
you
9.
can't tell which door the smell is coming from.
Do this door.
Okay.
Roger that.
Move silently.
Alright, opening the door silently.
Cracking the door.
You open this door, and for some reason, you can't tell if it's been greased recently or if it just opens perfectly. You open the door, and you see a mound of bodies.
Well, hey, there you
I
go.
don't know that I can do anything with that. Not yet.
You call
I
yourself
can't
a
raise
necromancer.
things. I can't raise
Okay,
things.
so you're the only one that can see in the room right now. You see piles of bodies, ranging anywhere from freshly dead to weeks old. And now that the door is open, you definitely know the smell's coming from this room.
Can I take a peek?
Move towards Max until that room's uncovered.
Where's the pile of dead bodies?
It's all over the room.
Just-
It looks like they started stacking them against this right wall, but once they got to about 12 bodies, it just started just being the entire room. So there's, like, anywhere you step, you have to be careful not to step in pools of blood that's, like, dried and sticky or just on people. As far as you can tell, no one in this room is human. Everyone in this room seems to be an orc, a troglodyte, a lizardman, or a ratman.
So there is something in this caves killing me.
And not.
This is the morgue.
But they're killing, but like.
Are they
restored.
clothed?
Yeah.
Body storage is what the game calls it.
Are they clothed?
Yeah. It looks like they were killed in battle and drugged here. But for some reason, you don't notice a blood trail on the floor.
Are they armored? Like they got all their stuff?
Yeah.
So they haven't been looted. They've been transported here from somewhere, but there's no trail of it. There's no other door as
I'm
we
gonna
know
go
so
back out
far.
and check the other door.
Are you guys looking specifically? Like, so far only he's looked in this room.
So technically, we don't even know what's in
Right.
there.
You smell,
he
now,
was-
as soon as he opens the door, you smell this, and everyone give me a fortitude save. Everyone kind of stomachs the smell, but you can tell that this would be vomit-inducing to a lot of people. Or more so.
So if we failed, somebody would have thrown up.
And possibly
Sorry,
passed out.
I got a 16.
So far, you guys, like, it hits you like a wall, and everyone's kind of stunned for a second, based on how well this room was sealed. But after that, you guys kind of grit through it, but you don't want to be in this room anymore.
Do we want to go in?
I'm peeking in the door already. I'm going to wrap my face up with a little bit of something because it's awful.
You put your mask back on?
Yeah. And I'm going to kind of do a quick spot check to see if there's anything that looks particularly useful. High level something or other.
Okay, so you're just looking through
Just
the room?
kind of, is there anything in there that looks like it's worth crawling over
I
dead
was looking
bodies?
for like the level 18 orc that's dead in there.
Well, with your spot check, which is what you were looking for, you can tell that most of them are just a hodgepodge of bodies, and most of them you can't really tell they're here because they're piled up so uncaringly.
Mm-hmm.
So you would feel like you'd have to really search through each body to tell if they had anything. Nothing particularly sticks out to you. With your search check, you notice that a lot of the orcs that are in here are clothed very similarly to the 3 you just encountered. In fact, strangely similar.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Clones.
Not clothes.
Oh.
They're different.
Same tribe or clan, maybe.
Maybe.
Thinking.
Maybe whoever was giving them clothes gave them the same clothes.
Experiments.
So you
from
still hold the door open?
Master, or whatever.
You look around, you stepping in.
Or the host.
What do you guys think?
I say check the other fucking door. Just in case it doesn't lead to the same fucking room.
This one doesn't have any exits.
Yeah, if you fully swing the door open, you can tell that there's no exit to this room. It's just a dead end.
There's no exit, there's just a room with bodies. We should check the other door.
That's
Right.
really
Let's
weird.
close
Where
it
are they
up.
coming from?
This is also true. There could be a trap door.
Once you see into the room, if you pay a little bit more attention, you can see that there is a blood trail beyond the door where things have been drug in, but for some reason there's no blood trail outside of it.
So they have been drug in through this door, but there's nothing on this.
For some reason, there's just it's not immediate, but it's a few
Fantasia.
feet into the room. It starts being obvious.
There's a spell and all these
It's hidden.
brooms come out and clean it up.
Fantasy. Something else comes out. Fucking magic hat.
So,
It's 360 stonework.
Okay, I
Everything is almost a perfect 1 foot square stone tablet
So
on
there should be
every
a blood
surface
trail.
up here. That's not a
I'm
door.
gonna spit on the floor. See what happens.
You spell on the floor?
Yeah.
You spell on the floor. Nothing
No,
strange.
never what happens.
Fantasia was
Nothing
awesome.
weird.
So something's carrying it in here and throwing it on the floor. Most likely. organized.
Based on just simply how big this room is, you can't imagine people would have carried bodies and then drugged them the last 5 feet. You feel like they probably drugged them, but just for some reason, there's no blood in this room.
Wheelbarrow.
Bring out your dead.
What are you guys doing? You guys staying? Are you staying in that room, or are you letting other people past you into the room? Is anybody trying to get into the room?
I'm not trying to get it.
Yeah.
So no one has actually gone into the room yet. You've just looked.
No, yeah, just looked.
Okay. You just hanging out.
Don't listen to me. I'm just a little halfling on a freaking riding dog. I'm the comic relief. I'm like the thing from Labyrinth that ran around with the dog. Who thought they were important.
I'm good. I don't need to go.
I'm gonna
You
try
guys
going
shut the
in.
door.
Alright, let's close that door.
Okay. As soon as you close the door, the spell is gone.
Okay. Stack up on this door.
The what's gone?
The
Smell.
The smell of rotting
Okay.
corpses.
I thought you said the spell is gone.
That's what I thought too.
Stack up on this door.
Stacking up.
Breach it clear.
This
I
door-
did not move that one.
This door makes a lot more noise. It
11.
opens opposite the other door. As you reach up and push on the door, give me a reflex. As you put your hand on the door, you don't even really get to press on it yet. Instantaneously, you see a ball of fire emerge from the door and spray right over you, and everyone else sees this because it's the brightest thing you've seen in about a day.
I'm glad we're not
And
stacking
it rolls
up.
straight. Luckily, as it hits, you roll to your right side, and you take 2 damage of fire.
How much?
And,
With a natural 20?
yep.
+5.
Do you want to take
Plus
the
5.
non-modified damage?
The
You don't
problem,
want modified damage, just take it.
once you get evasion, you would have taken none, but
Right, you would just cartwheel out of the way. You can definitely tell that you got hit by a very small amount of the fire, and you probably would not want to take the full force.
how much the potion?
D8.
Hey
And it's
guys,
as soon as you put your hand on the door, you don't apply any pressure, you touch it,
Well, I
and
was
the
just
fire ball
we should have
forms right in front of the door and just turns
Until we
into
have
a
to.
flame cone right in front of you.
Does the door still exist?
Yeah.
Where did the flame come from?
It just appeared right in front of the door and came at you. Like someone had cast burning hands. Like the door had cast burning hands at you.
Fuck you, Dora.
Sarah, you know that this is the spell burning hands because you're very familiar with it.
Spell magic, anybody?
I'm just a samurai.
So once it sprays for about 2 seconds and then the flame goes away. Sarah, would you like to give me a knowledge arcana check? And you give me a disable device check. Sarah, thank you.
Anytime I roll when I need to, it's please.
You don't notice anything particular other than the fire just sprayed at you. You were a little distracted.
You were the one who searched this door, too.
That is correct. You, in fact, dramatically remember this is the only door you didn't check.
The only one that I didn't check?
Yeah, you checked every other door.
you should probably start.
This is the only door you didn't search. She searched this door.
No. I'm gonna hide behind my dog's collar.
She's like got the full dog in front
Yeah,
of
it's
the What happened?
I'm gonna take a look at this door.
Give me a search check.
Without touching it.
Without touching it.
You sure you don't touch it?
I'm sure I don't touch it.
I look back and I'm like, hey guys, there's
15.
fire.
You don't seem to notice anything special about this door.
Bad. Not my fault, Dustin.
Now, as
I
someone-
Totally
disagree.
not my fault.
I
As
disagree.
someone who has noticed devices previously in life, you've obviously been very skilled in this. You know that commonly, magical traps like this on doors don't last more than a couple of times. But at the same time, you've heard of all types of traps.
Throw a rock at the door.
So it might be that now that you've tripped it, it's no longer trapped, which is why you didn't find anything,
Or it still could be there.
or it's still trapped.
Is there any pebbles on the floor?
Pebbles? Like, you want to find a rock? She has 100.
You know,
She threw one at the orcs. You can go pick
I'm gonna
out.
grab something off a dead body.
Okay, so you step into the room.
Oh god.
If only you had like a gold coin you could throw at somebody.
But you don't.
You could throw a ration.
She has rocks. I'm gonna take one of her rocks.
You can go get the one she never picked up off the ground over there. Okay, you get it. You throw it at the wall, at the door.
Dink.
Nothing happens. Bounces off like a normal 200-pound wooden door.
I'll throw a shuriken at the door.
Sticks in.
I have to get it.
Yep.
Stealing my rocks.
No. Just wanted to.
No, it's on the ground.
So how long would you say it's been since you've been playing with this door?
Probably like 5 minutes in gameplay.
Okay.
So how many turns have we done?
I would say
I'd say it's
5
probably been like
minutes.
4 rounds, 5 rounds,
Okay.
something like that. About 30,
A minute.
30 seconds to a minute.
Okay.
She seems to be very determined to figure out what's up with this door.
I'm gonna touch the shuriken.
Touch shuriken?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Pull a shuriken out of the door.
Nothing happens.
Touch the handle.
You touch the handle on the door?
Oh god.
Nothing happens.
No.
You're not touching the wood, just the iron handle?
Just the iron handle.
Nothing happens.
Don't touch the wood.
I bet you it's fine. I didn't say what I was betting you. I'd be betting you your dead character.
I might turn you into a zombie after you die.
Hey, Samurai.
Just say.
I think there's something behind that door that you really don't like, and you really want to kill it.
Bluff check. Sense motive. You think that he's not quite on the level about that, and it seems odd that he points this out after the fire trap. Mainly that, but also it just seems odd that he says that.
I might be stupid, but I am wise.
You keep saying that. Yeah.
I may have been born in a barn from a horse, but it wasn't today.
I am not going to go through that door. That is under me.
That's beneath me.
I'll open it.
You walk up and put your hand on the door?
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Sweet.
Yes.
I'm pushing it open.
Alright,
It is
put your
okay.
character in the cowering position behind the samurai. No, that's Max's character.
No,
He's
mine.
brave. So he opened the door. Go ahead and push the mat over so you see the rest of the room. It's not a big room. There you go. Put a door at the end of it. Boom, door.
Oh my god.
Alright. In this room.
I'm not cowering, I just moved out of the way. Like, please, go ahead. I want to see what happens.
All of you give me a spot check. Anyone who got a 10 or higher, so not max, notices as you turn around. It's more of a listen check, but we'll just use your spot because it's a pretty easy check. You hear a snickering sound coming from the door that you barred shut.
Like laughing?
Yeah, they're like laughing.
I told
and
you we
cackling.
should have killed them.
Yeah, now we have a reason.
They
Oh,
left it.
alright.
They don't try to open the door, but you hear like a laugh when you hear that like they've been trying to contain laughter, and now they're just roaring in the room, laughing at you.
That's fine.
I can set the door on fire.
You can. You can attack the door like it attacked you.
No, I'm talking about their door that they're all pressed up against. Not them, the orcs. I
with
should
you.
set the door on fire, just for spite.
No, because then it will hold them in.
But they might die.
Probably not from the flaming door. Because it doesn't flame like the one that we just had. If you can make it do what we just experienced, by all means.
You guys are in that room.
What do we do?
As you enter this room, you notice there are several barrels and sacks in this room.
That's good.
They look mostly decayed, like they've been here for an exceptionally long period of time.
Ew.
This might explode.
Why are you opening it over the map? Open it over the sink.
No! And all this, like, high
Don't
power
DP
recording
me, bro.
equipment.
Okay, are we going in the room?
Yeah.
Lead the way. What's your HP?
7.
He's as survivable as you. The samurai is the toughest. You two are the same, and she is very weak
So I have a dog.
because she's tiny. You can only put so many hit points inside of her.
Don't lose that dog.
I'm not
Don't
going
lose the
to.
dog.
I don't plan on
The
it.
dog
but
has many more hit points than you.
Is
Like
Turtle?
4 times
see
as
turkey?
many.
Is there any? What's
The dog is the strongest one of our
Do I have a negative energy attack?
Huh?
Does Charnel touch negative energy? Okay. I can heal myself,
Yes.
So don't worry about
just so
it.
you know, too.
So why weren't you taking the fire at the door? Asshole.
Because he would have failed the reflex save.
I would have absolutely failed the reflex save.
Okay.
And I don't have disarm trap? You do.
So let's search this shit in here. Let's move in.
I'm searching. I got that plus something.
13.
Got a 21.
I got a 17.
I got a 13.
You got a 16?
13.
Yeah, did you have a -3?
I got a 14 minus 1.
That's right, it what is that?
Intelligence, I think?
Is it? I thought you had a 5 in intelligence.
No. Well,
searched
I
the
have
door.
a 5 plus a minus
Ass.
3 on my ability
Mean person.
modifier, so...
Oh yeah, this door's good. Who's the
Gotcha.
mean person now?
It wasn't my fault.
How is it not?
Dulce's fault.
It's what?
Dice's fault.
Dice's fault?
It's a little bit.
You're the one who could give me the thumbs up on it. Hey, door's good.
Hey guys, door's good. And they thought neither.
13.
13 what?
We're searching the room.
Max searched the room.
No, everybody searched the room.
Everybody searched the room. The highest was the 13?
No, mine's 21.
Mine's
Okay.
a 17.
Mine was
13, 17, 21.
13.
Okay. So as I said, there's about 4 barrels along the left side of the room. The whole right wall is covered in about 24 sacks that look completely covered in dust and grime, and they look very old.
And
So
what do we
describe
find
to
when
me
we search them?
how you're searching the room.
Methodically.
I'm cutting bags open.
As soon as you grab the bag, like pull it up and cut it open, as you lift it, the whole top just rips right off because the strands holding the others fall apart. As you see the inside,
It's
it
rice.
used to be grain, and at this point it's basically dirt. Like, it's not usable as an anymore.
And the barrels.
The barrels, when you open the barrels, a large cloud of fumes come out.
Oh dear.
Everyone in the
Don't
room
pass
give
out.
me a fortitude save.
Fuck.
God.
Way to go, killer.
Well, it comes
Fantastic.
down to the bags, too.
9.
9?
Is there any modifiers to that?
4. How many?
3.
Your fortitude. So just roll a d20 and add your fortitude save. What'd you get?
3.
3?
Are we all gonna pass out?
I am wearing my mask, by the way.
Not this guy. I got a 21.
21. Max, you got a 9. You got a
I
what?
got 42.
A 4?
Back off.
3, 4, 9, 21.
Yeah.
Can we please amend this part of the story?
No.
Samurai's
Nope.
last name?
It'll be okay.
Can you drag me out?
Maybe.
You guys made me do this.
No! We didn't make you do anything. You chose. this
Everyone
campaign.
but Mike reduce your constitution by 3.
Are you fucking serious?
Forever?
No, just currently.
Alright.
As you go to cut open a bag, and just as you lift up to cut, it just, when you pull it off, it pulls a huge puff of smoke into the air. And as he pulls the top off one of the barrels, the whole room is filled with a dust. And as you start to breathe it in, you feel like you've been poisoned.
Wearing my ninja
Your
mask.
fault.
Wearing my
Your
ninja mask.
fault.
What was your fortitude save? 3? 3. Give a natural +2 to that for your mask. Okay.
So how much does that?
So no damage, right?
How much does that lower my health?
Your fault.
Your hit
I
die
didn't
is
poison
modified by your
I didn't
crystal.
poison
You better
anybody.
open the bag
You-
first.
You followed my lead. It's your fault. You didn't
just
learn from the door.
Don't do what I say. Do what I say.
You didn't learn from the door.
I'm just
You're
gonna
wearing your
stand there.
mempo, which is your battle
Well,
mask,
yeah,
and you're
that's-
just like, what are you?
What
and
are you
they're
guys
coughing
doing?
and wheezing.
Are you
and,
guys okay?
and as you guys start coughing, you notice that there's blood in your coughing.
Oh god.
Other than that, you find lots of rotted
Actually,
food.
mine only poisoned me. You poisoned the whole fucking room.
You
so there you
poisoned the
go.
It happened when you opened the bag,
No,
too.
poison. But you filled the entire room with poison. He's looking really
You
scared.
both.
Can I hide?
I didn't do any of it.
What is everybody doing now? Mostly you find what you would expect to be 100-year-old foodstuffs.
And it
That
killed
poisoned
us.
us.
No poisonous.
Well, let's take it with us.
Okay, so
Poison.
how you do hit points. Reduce your constitution by whatever amount I told you, which was, what, 3?
Yeah.
Then do your new constitution modifier. So if you were a 12, you're now a 9, which is a -1. So instead of adding 1 to your hit points, you subtract 1, so you lose 2 hit points.
No, nobody listen. You don't listen.
So Max is now
You
down
did
to
it.
5.
Hey,
Dustin,
it doesn't
you're
affect me.
on.
So
She has
I'm not
1
mad.
health.
You're down to a 5. No,
Sad
because she
racing.
was already at a 9. She goes down to a 6, which is only an additional
How long does this last?
-1. So you only lose 1 hit point. You're down to 2.
How long does this last?
You don't know.
We should sleep.
You feel very sick, like you want to throw up. But every time you breathe, you feel pain in your lungs.
That's shit.
And if you inspect the barrels more
We
without
got the
disturbing
So
them,
I'm reducing my total, or I'm
Or is
reducing.
no,
I'm just
go
taking
to the
damage.
temporary
We got the
column and write your new
bronchitis.
score. So the temporary column
Ain't
is the
nobody
gray
got
column.
time for that.
Yeah. So now you're a -1. So instead of having +1 to your
thought there was a
6, you have
five.
-1 to your 5.
So I gotta go through and change all
no,
this
no,
shit.
no, just here. Just your hit points. It doesn't affect
Gosh,
the
guys.
Is everybody ready?
Yes, we're good.
Okay. So as you look through the barrels more, now that the dust is in the air, there's nothing you can do about it now. You look at the barrels without disturbing them more, and you notice there's like a black mold on the inside of the barrels.
Fabulous.
And the
we're
sacks.
dead.
What happens?
Sorry.
What are you guys doing? That's what you
Burn
find
it.
in the barrels. In fact.
Burn it on principle.
No, because
You
then
seem to
that's-
be confused why they're
Yeah, I'm
dying
like-
to dust.
What are you guys doing?
This is just dusty.
I'm just like,
He's too stupid to get sick.
this is true.
All right. After about a minute, you 3 that failed give me another fortitude save. And don't fail this.
Because we're probably just standing in this.
I failed this one.
What did you get?
A 3.
You got a 17 without modifiers.
18.
I failed. Did my dog just drag me out of here?
Max, lower your constitution by 1 more.
I'm guessing we should leave this room.
That doesn't change anything.
Okay. Just make a note of it. Because it comes back at a certain rate. You two seem to hack up whatever it was that got in your lungs. There's lots of blood coming out of your mouth, but other than that, you seem to be recovering.
It's not my fault. Don't look at me like that.
I'm getting the fuck out of the room.
Yeah, I'm following suit.
Running with
Don't
my
we
dog.
want to
You
go
notice
to...
as you leave the room, the cloud has already dispersed into a large area in this room. But it doesn't seem to be affecting you as much as it was.
Where'd everybody go?
We gained an immunity to it.
Cool.
Sure. Just open more barrels.
What, a 5 pass for her?
No, I did not pass.
Oh, you failed as well?
Yeah, I failed.
You take an additional con damage.
So she's dead?
I'm not dead.
No, she has
Oh.
1 hit point now.
Oh, 1 hit.
Does she have
We
1?
should take a nap.
Let's go sleep with the dead bodies.
She's at -3 to her 4.
We need to have a safe place to do that, though.
Dead body room. We lock the orcs in the happy. We should
No,
go back
I-
into the
We
orcs.
send a samurai to go kill all the orcs. And we'll just take a nap.
1v3, I'm sure that would work out great.
He's a samurai.
Yeah. I can summon my...
He's mastered the art of killing multiple people in one battle by himself.
with my katana.
Any other doors you guys want to
And
check?
he's
or
locked his
anything?
eyes.
I was gonna go through that door.
After about 5 minutes, the dust starts to settle to the ground, and there doesn't seem to be any sign of the gaseous cloud that was there.
Oh, shit.
He's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? Let's go."
I turn around and everybody's gone out of the room like, what?
He's still just like knocking barrels
Yeah,
over and
like,
shit. Like, what's in here?
Yeah, looking through stuff.
You guys are just vomiting blood.
Are you guys okay? You want some bread?
Let's check out one of these doors.
I like how the trap didn't scream. The barrels of old food.
Right?
I got screwed. I got double screwed.
The
I got
fireball.
double fisted is what happened.
Ooh.
You may want to go disarm traps, I don't know.
You might want to search this door.
I'm gonna move this
Alright, I'm
way.
done.
Alright,
I'm running.
check out this door.
Alright, you guys search the door. Describe to me how you're searching the door.
No.
Are you touching it?
No.
Remember what happened last time? Bugger with a stick. Right.
It's all about me.
He just falls backwards on fire.
Hey guys, he's on fire.
The shitty thing is I can't even heal myself. Because it's not actually damage.
That's
But
correct.
but we have healing potions or things.
It doesn't help us.
It's
Do not
hit
waste
point
that
damage.
on your guys'.
Constitution is the lower. Your maximum.
That's
hit points
because
is up.
you're a dick.
I didn't write this. Someone said hate everyone all the time. I'm doing that.
you said maximum hit points is reduced by 2?
No, your constitution has gone down by 3. So your constitution went from 12
I
to
would
9.
just
So
lower
instead
your
of
hit
plus 1,
points.
you have minus 1. So you should have 5 hit points.
Yeah.
So just above that, right, 5.
Now he has 3.
Yeah. So you have 5 hit points. She has 2 hit. Sorry,
I have 1.
1 hit point. He has 5.
I am
What's your armor class?
Are you down to 4 now?
13.
No, because minus 3 takes me to a 9 and
I'm wearing a
8 is still
swashbuckler
minus
shirt with
1.
But then you
pants.
take the extra
That's
minus
about
1.
it.
Okay.
You failed the second fort save.
Yeah.
Then you took another 1.
You told me that. Which is 4, which takes me to 8, which is
Okay, then
minus
you're
1.
good. You're good. So you went from plus 1 to minus 1. You're good.
You're good. Famous.
He's not dead yet.
Neither am I, and neither is he, but you might as well
You have
be.
been as close to death as you feel so weak that you honestly just want to lay down and go to sleep, even though you have not
I
been
said
injured.
take a nap. Just saying. Even though I'm not injured, I just been
Let's go
talking.
camp out in this corner, have the samurai. Stay and watch.
He just stands there like this for like 16 hours.
Agreed?
I'm fine with that.
I'll stay
Alright.
and watch for 16 hours.
Alright, we're gonna go sleep over here in this corner.
My stupidity
How
keeps
long
me
do you
company.
sleep?
I want to.
Keep in mind, you have no access to the outside world. You have no idea what.
But I have food. so
I want
we're good.
to drop my caltrops. Nah, let's go a little wider.
So what happened if I have to back up?
Don't.
Okay.
Samurais don't retreat.
And I'll give you a sun rod.
That's, what's
You're gonna burn a sun rod?
Sun rod.
I'll give you a 20.
I'm asking.
How many hours?
I
is this?
have 3 for now.
How many hours does it take?
You feel like you've all been awake for like 6 days straight.
Damn.
You feel extremely exhausted and worn out.
8 hours, I don't know. Do you even sleep?
You do not sleep.
I don't sleep either.
You meditate for 4 hours. Is considered
I don't need
full
sleep
rest
either.
for you. You're awake during that time, but mostly you're not coherent.
So wait, can I meditate
Well, I would
also,
meditate
but
for-
still be...
You probably won't want to meditate at the same time, but you two could take one shift. You
Let's
could
knock
take
out
like the
8
first
hours.
4 hours to be awake, and he can take the second 4 hours.
Sweet, because I do need...
Let's knock out 8 hours.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
8 hours,
So you two go to sleep. You're awake for the first 4 hours.
4 hours, and then I'll switch
He's
them
awake
up.
for the second 4 hours. Okay.
Checking to see if you notice things.
Each of you give me a listen
Guard.
check.
Oh, listen, check.
All of us?
We're asleep.
Sweet.
All right.
Did I irritate you? I'm sorry, Dustin.
No, he rolled a 1 on the
Oh.
listen check.
I gotta...
As the
13.
only person awake.
Oh, he's the only one awake.
Oh, well then I don't have to
No,
roll.
what'd you get?
Oh, 13.
Okay.
Decent?
Not bad. Okay. So while you're awake,
Way to go,
Dustin,
killer.
you don't seem to notice
Center mash,
anything.
there we go.
Do you guys have a light going while you're awake?
I imagine we have...
Your torch has lasted to the point, and it's still going when you guys go to sleep. Do you leave it for him, I assume? Or do you put it out, try and save it?
That came
You leave it
on.
for him? Okay. Give me a spot check.
If this dice rolls me one more one,
I'll let you borrow
He's just
mine.
gonna eat it.
it's going up somebody's ass. Natural 20.
There you go.
Ooh, it hurt you.
Okay.
It didn't want to be placed in...
Someone's
It's hard
ass.
to describe. You think you see
painful.
figures moving along the ceiling, but you're not quite sure that you actually
Wait, what?
saw it because it happened so quickly.
Ah, shit.
It's a host.
So
What?
as you're so he is asleep.
It's not a dog.
You are here, kind of just watching the whole area. You think you see something come out of this room and just kind of spin around and then move through the solid wall, but it looks like a shadow.
God.
It's a high school.
And then you don't notice anything else during your entire watch.
Your book does realize we're all level 1 at this point, right?
That's correct.
Hey, if that's undead, which a ghost might be, that's not that big a deal.
What knowledge skills do you have?
None.
None. Okay. Don't worry about it.
You don't want to know my...
You don't notice anything else, and you're not even sure that you saw it. But you thought you saw
He's
something.
listening. We're just gonna say he's listening.
But the thing that you saw was a shadow moving along the ceiling, and you see fine in this room. You can see to both walls perfectly fine, and it looks like a shadow. And you don't normally see shadows.
You should start waking people up.
No. He's
But I mean, you wait a few seconds to see if something happens, and just nothing happens. You wait a few more minutes, and nothing happens. And just for hours go by, you don't notice anything, and you're quite sure you have kept a good eye.
What are you doing?
Jamie.
And then you feel like it's been about 4 hours.
Okay. Hey, guys. Time to wake up. Some
No,
creepy
no, no. You were the first watch, so you would
Oh.
wake him up, and then he would go to sleep.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
There was some creepy shit that went on.
Keep a watch.
Creepy?
Yeah.
I don't like creepy.
Yeah, something just blah,
I
blah,
thought
blah.
you were an intimidating samurai.
Okay.
So, keep
I also have a mind of a child, though.
To another person, I have the mind of a child. Straight face.
Hey, can you get us?
Okay. So you jump back, flip over your little spikes.
Thank you, sir.
You got another one?
I drink.
So wait, what?
She drank it.
Oh.
Oh, here. You can put some of this in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can put more in.
I have a bullseye lantern. That means it
You have a
shoots
lit-
one way.
It's a flashlight.
It's a flashlight. You can move it around, just don't jerk it around.
Well,
it's,
yeah.
it's filled with oil. If you use all the oil, it's done. Until you find more oil.
How much? Do you know how much oil I have to use?
You
I have a
can,
pint of oil.
I left
You
my
also-
torch.
You have night vision, don't you?
I
He has
have.
no light vision. He still needs light, but in the presence of light, he
I
sees
can
much
I
better
left
than
my
normal.
torch. Is it still burning at this point?
It ends about 2 hours into his watch.
Okay, then can't use
And
that.
it's down to like a stone.
So how much oil would I have to use
So I
for
could use
this?
that as a stake.
If
for
you,
the
your,
vampire.
4 hours.
Ugh.
your lantern has about 2 days of oil. If you were to leave it on for 2 straight days, it would run out. So it's
So
up to
4
you
hours.
how often
You
you
have
use
spell
that.
points. If you wake me up, I can cast dancing lights.
For 1 minute.
If then you get
I forgot. No, I
minute.
never mind,
I
I
use my
forgot.
lantern. So I, let's sit down on
There's
the
a
ground.
I
spell.
told you, me and numbers.
At level 4, you can get a spell called Continue Flame, and it just sets a permanent fire.
Like a Bengal song.
That's Billy Joel.
Same thing.
Eternal Flame.
Yeah.
Bengals. Didn't you live during the 80s?
I was alive in the 80s.
I was alive. I did not live.
So 4 hours.
That was a dog.
I'll move my
So I'm sitting.
So he doesn't wake up any of the other two people?
Sit down on the ground, crisscross, and
Give me a spot check.
put my katana right.
Roll good.
Please roll good.
It's not awful.
Oh, hey.
It ain't a
14.
1.
14?
Not too bad.
Right in the middle
Oh, God.
of your meditation that involves you closing your eyes.
Wait, meditation.
No worry about it.
Okay. I thought I was... Okay.
You think you hear something,
Hey, baby.
but the closest thing you could describe it to is someone screaming like they're dying from like 3 miles away. But you
Because
don't
of
see
you.
anything.
I don't see anything, but I hear it.
Right. Because of
It is.
Okay, so...
And this happens about 3 hours into your watch, and you feel like the temperature of the room drops 5 degrees. And then about 5 minutes go by, you start feeling more comfortable, and then the rest of your watch happens.
I will
And
report.
you feel like it's been about 4 hours, as best of your
So,
ability.
wake
You
everybody
bust out your sundial, hold your torch to it, and it doesn't move, and you're like, it's been 4 hours.
Sweet. I wake everybody up.
Okay.